Yo, what's going on guys? It's Matthew and welcome to the first ever episode of the Fallout 4 Mod Showcase. Can't wait to get this underway, and from now and forever, all the links you need will be found in the description for the mods featured in the showcase. So, I also don't have a set amount of mods that I will be reviewing each week, it's just ones that I've been using and enjoying. So, without any further ado, let's get into this. So the first mod today is Better Generators by Expired 6978, and it's pretty self-explanatory to be honest. You can see that it just improves the power output of each generator in the game. So since recording this footage, the mod has actually been updated by the author, and you can see the updated power outputs of each generator on the right side of the screen. So if you're big on the whole settlement building side of the game, or even if you're not, this is still a useful mod to have, and instead of having to have loads of generators lying around as if they're powered by hamsters, you can now have about 3 or 4, and you can see here, with my Sanctuary build, it is providing me with 79 power, so this is definitely, just definitely, you need to go and download this mod right now, give it a big old fat endorsement as well, let the mod author know how helpful he has been. There's 3 different power options as well that you get to choose from on the download page, so you can sort of choose the one that best suits your needs. For me, this is great for immersion as well, a lot more realistic. You don't need to have 5 generators powering 1 light bulb. I mean, that's a bit extreme, but you get my point, so definitely do go and download this mod. So the next mod today is Longer Power Lines by Puma, and this again to me is a must-have if you're into the building aspect of the game. It's pretty self-explanatory, just like the last one. This one allows you to build 3 times longer power lines than the vanilla game. It really flows in quite nicely as well from the last mod, and it is just so helpful. Even if you're not massively into the building aspect of the game, this is a mod that is just another must-have for any wannabe builders out there. It is just absolutely ridiculous how easy it makes building now. Not in a bad way, it actually makes it more, again, realistic, I would say, because power lines, they are made to go over long distances, and in the vanilla game you were limited quite a lot to the distance in which you could travel power lines over. But with this mod installed, it makes life so much easier when it comes to hooking up different areas of your settlements to the power. So again, you've got a couple of options to choose from with this mod. You've got the 3 times the vanilla length, which is the one I'm using. You've got 2 times, and then you've even got infinite length for power lines. So I'd definitely say this is a mod worth downloading and giving an endorsement. So the next mod we have today is Armorsmith Extended by Gambit77. Now there's another mod that does the same thing as this mod. I will also leave a link to that in the description below. But Armorsmith Extended, what does it do? Well, I'll tell you. This is what it does. I might as well read from the mod page because it sums it up perfectly. Every outfit in the game can now be worn under armor pieces. Every hat and helmet in the game that doesn't cover your face can be worn with bandanas and gas masks. And finally, every outfit, hat and helmet in the game can have ballistic weave armor added to it. And that's pretty much it, guys. What an awesome mod this is. Have you ever picked up that epic rare piece of armor, but it just doesn't seem viable to wear it without all of your customizable armor as well on top? Well, as you can see, that is exactly what you can do now. I'm wearing Kellogg's armor here with loads of pieces of combat armor on top. And what about that dress you've always wanted to wear but you're scared of getting it dirty? Why not cover it up with some armor pieces, go flying out into the wasteland and kill some bandits to your heart's content? I would definitely recommend downloading this mod. Now that I've used it, I definitely won't be going back. So head over to the Nexus page, give it an endorsement and give it a download. So let's just rewind and go to the final mod of this showcase today, and that is Lowered Weapons by Lesmer666. Now so many people have reviewed this in the past, but I just have to do it myself because I love it so much. So yet again, Lowered Weapons is a pretty self-explanatory mod. It basically stops your character aiming his or her gun forward at all times. Now I don't know about you guys, but for me, when I first started playing Fallout and before this mod was released, it annoyed me so much that my character was constantly aiming her gun forward. Not immersive at all for me, so when I found out this mod existed, I just had to download it. And I haven't looked back since. It is definitely something that Bethesda should have implemented in the game in the first place. So in the current version of the mod, your character keeps their weapon lowered at all times unless you hit the button to aim. So the author of this mod has some plans for the future. He'd like to add a delay before lowering your weapon, add a button to manually lower your weapon, and stay with your weapon up 100% of the time in combat. So whether we'll have to wait until the creator creation kit is released, to see these features from the author is yet to be seen. Even with its current version, this mod is a must-have, so I definitely advise you to head over there, download it, and definitely give it an endorsement. So that's it for this week's episode of the Fallout 4 mod showcase, and if you haven't already and would like to stick around for next week's episode, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and if you did go on to enjoy this episode, if you can hit a like, that'll be absolutely awesome, and I will see you guys in the next one.